Well, hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your mid August general reading. I hope you're doing amazing. Hello, I'm Amber. If you're new, if you're returning, thank you for being here. Um, this is a general reading, as I said before, so it will not resonate for everyone. That's okay. Check your moon, rising, or Venus if you want to get a complete picture of your energy. If you need a personal energy reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below, or you can go to the website up above on that pink bar. Um, yeah, so I am on social media, Instagram and Facebook to be exact. I'm giving away something every month this year, so check that out. It's super easy to enter, super easy to win. There are also pick-a-cards, weekly readings, other useful information, journaling prompts. Check it out. It's good for you. It's helpful for your journey. So anything I come across or anything that spirit gives me, I will post on social media, sort of like a blog. I'm also on Patreon. You can get these readings up to 2 weeks early. The extended for the collective reading or any other reading I choose to do with an extended, and transit readings for every transit that comes up. So, Aquarius, we have soul radiance, wings of light, sensuality, the moon, the two of swords, and the four of swords. Okay. So it looks like you've been going through some internal conflict, probably about where to go. You may have had a lack of motivation in your life, or you feel like you are not achieving your life goals. You know, kind of like feeling lost internally, is what I'm going to say, or spiritually. And or having a hard time listening to your intuition or knowing what to do next. You know, trying to figure out the secrets of your soul or the secrets of the universe. That's the type of energy that it's giving me. So you are changing as an individual, whether you know it or not. But in mid-August, it's definitely going to be fully aware to you that you have to make some sort of decision on how to move forward in order to achieve your life goals or your happiness. It's like something has to change and you're ready to do it, okay? So it's really about, it's going to give you a choice here, Aquarius. Are you going to nurture yourself and follow that energy and be that strong you and put yourself forward, or are you going to pull back and go back to the old energy? You know, it's really a choice for you to move forward in your soul journey. But you know, again, it's up to you, especially with the two of swords there, because I feel like you've been trying to kind of stay in the middle and not make a decision, but it's coming to a point where you can't stay in the middle here. You know, you're gonna have to do this for you and your own growth. So we have the Hangman, the Two of Rods, it's seven. Five of Swords, the Star, the Chariot, King of Rods, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Strength again. Well, not again, but I get that from this card. The Strength, well, obviously, look at that tiger on there. And the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like, Aquarius, you've been trying to work, especially with this overall energy, work with what it is that you have around you. You're starting to realize, though, that no matter how you try to work with things, no matter how you try to compromise, you don't feel secure. You don't feel confident. You don't feel like you're using all of your talents, like you're being all that you can be. And that's going to be very apparent to you in mid-August, okay? So major arcana, we have the Hangman, the Star, the Chariot. Yeah, that's it. And the Strength, of course. But the Hangman is a change of perspective. You have definitely gotten a change of perspective. And with that change of perspective, it brings something to your attention that needs to be healed. So that's what makes it up to you. It's being brought forth in front of you. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to move forward? Are you going to exert your will, or are you not, with the Chariot? Okay. So, like I said, there is a change of perspective, looking at things differently here. I feel like you've waited a long time to do anything, to make a decision, to make any moves. Um, and you're swiftly approaching the. So, Aquarius, the world is changing around you. Your situation is changing. Okay. You can't stay where you are, is what I'm getting. So, you've hung out enough, and now it's time to make a decision. And it's going to be about you accepting change with that Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, once you accept the change, it gives you a chance of recovery, a chance to heal. You are going to enter a time with the Moon card that is scary. The Moon card brings about fear because you can't see what's in front of you, but you have to move on faith, which is why that angel is there on this deck. Yeah, so your foundations, your life, your environment is not very stable, but you've been just enduring it for a long time. It's like you're trying to look for other options or hoping that something will pass and really realizing that it's not going to pass. It's just getting worse and worse because of the lack of attention to detail, or you not taking any sort of action. So so you may be feeling a little bit hostile or a little bit upset with other people around you or with your situation. But really, with the Hangman, it's something that requires your attention or your movement. Okay? It's not about someone else changing. It's not about the environment changing. It's like you have to change with the environment. Okay? So the environment's not going to change. It's going to stay the way that it is. The situation's going to stay the way that it is, But it gives you an opportunity to make changes, to like adjust to what's happening. It needs your nurture and it needs your care in that aspect. The Queen is understanding and receptive and goes along with the experiences. Okay. And there is a bit of a power struggle because I feel like mentally you want things to stay the same. You want to stay in that hangman position. You want to like not take control of it. You would rather it just kind of heal itself. But from what I can see here, that's not the point. That's not what's going to happen. The Moon card begs you to dive into and reflect on the changes that are in your life, okay? So, it's time to heal with the Star card. It's time to heal. It's time to make wishes for a better tomorrow. And that's the energy that you need to be in. It's time to come out of that hangman position and take a step forward, okay? I do feel like it's about working with the environmental issues or with the conflicts that are in your life. And it'll give you a sense of purpose, a sense of leadership, a sense of authority to keep moving forward. It could be that you're dealing with someone that is pretty abrasive, and your message here is to learn how to get your point across as well, and to learn how to balance with this person for a healthier partnership, whether this is a relationship or at work, okay? But you can't stay in the middle anymore. It's time for a new beginning, and it's not really about the environment as much as it's about your happiness, about you feeling balanced in your life. Because that's how it's coming up to me, obviously, because this is your reading. Yeah, so it's time for you to go back into something to deal with it. So you're going to have to do an emotional deep dive where I feel like you don't want to, because you feel safe separating yourself or not getting involved too deeply into the situation or even blaming someone else. Okay? But that's not going to heal the situation, and you're starting to see that because it's developing in a negative way. It's just becoming more and more hard with the devil card. It's like you're digging a deeper hole, or tightening up those reins of bondage. And it's time for you to look at the situation more clearly. I do feel like you're dealing with someone who is not being very practical. Okay? And it may feel like the situation is so big that you don't know where to start, but you have to start somewhere. You're not going to, I feel like you're not going to be so emotionally developed when you start this process that you know exactly what to do. And it is a bit of a learning process, but it's just about you gaining some sort of control. You getting involved, you having a say so and not letting someone else have all the say, you know? There has to be more of a balance or more of a give and take. I do see there being worry about what's going to happen in the future because somebody is like overthrowing this situation. But there has to be an attempt at least for some sort of transformation. Okay? A lot of you, I feel like, are starting new projects. Some of you also could be having a crush on someone. Or, ooh, that's interesting. They're saying love. It's like trying to find or rekindle love. And it could just be in your life in general, or it could be with a specific person. Okay? A water sign or earth sign. But I do feel like you need to be consistent. Yeah, okay. So it could be that you're looking for more love from someone like a friend or a person that you're with, okay? But this person, what you need to see, they're being consistent. They're doing the same things they've always done. They could be working a lot or on some sort of mission, you know, in their own life, and you're trying to pull love and nurturing from this specific person, okay? But I feel like you need to make that investment in yourself. It's like you're trying to use this as a distraction, but that's not what it is. You need to focus on dealing with whatever this energy is up here. I feel like you're trying to distract yourself with something else, and that's not very helpful. Yeah, it's because you're not happy in general. So you're trying to find happiness in a new place or divert your attention to something else, like a friendship or a work situation, because that's something that's consistent in your life, something that isn't in a negative position, okay? But that's not what's going to make you happy. What's going to make you happy is dealing with this energy up here that you're trying to or attempting to ignore. Okay? Yeah, because when you invest that time into resolving this issue, it's going to give you a new sense of focus. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay. All right. So Aquarius, let's pull a couple of oracle cards from Spirit. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yes. So it's time for you to dig deep into a situation. From this card, Spirit's telling me that the situation is deeply complicated. Yes, it is. And you really don't know where to start. But the point is, you have to start somewhere. I feel like you're being overwhelmed by how big or how large the situation is, but you still need to start somewhere, okay? You got to get something moving. And it's going to be something out of the box, so you're not going to feel very strong in your opinions or what to do next, and that's totally okay. But you do definitely have to start somewhere to even get to what the core of the issue is, Yeah, because this is something that's going to be in your life for a while, and it's time to get some sort of momentum or some early results in it. So this could be a marriage, a relationship, a family ship, a job, a career. It's not something that you're going to leave behind very easily. So it's time to start working on that because it plays a major or a big role in your life, okay? So thank you for being here, Aquarius, and I will see you next week for your love reading. Bye-bye.